Hi everyone. So I decided to make a quick video today to tell you a little bit more about the care that you're in. You may be new in care, you might be a seasoned practice member, but many of you have questions about what is going on and how am I getting these changes in my life. So the one-on-one of this work is really fascinating in the way that your body, your spine, is the modulator to how you experience your life. The universe is made up of light waves and sound waves, and our body is either able to adapt to that or it's not adapting to that. And those waves of energy create everything about you. They create your identity, they create your emotional state, they create the thoughts that you're thinking, they create your ability to stay connected to your higher self, your soul, your spirit, or not. And so when your body is trying to adapt to how much we're all taking in all day long, it's either going to be in a state of creativity and adaptation, or it's going to be in a state of defense. And that's where network care comes in, because we are the interface in between that place where the body goes into defense, or that lesser resource place, or being able to stay in an adaptive, creative place. So how does that work? So your spine is this, it looks like this, and it should have 4 curves, 1, 2, 3, 4, and the curves should pretty much be in balance with each other. Anytime that the body undergoes a stressor that it cannot adapt to, the fight or flight response goes off, and the spinal cord inside of the canal begins to stretch, and so the spine will actually start to alter its shape. The muscles will start to alter their tone. The cord inside of the canal will actually stretch. So when the spinal cord is in a stretched state, it's in a stressed physiology. So we go out of that adaptive creative state and into a more defended state, one that is more neurologically wired towards survival and just getting through that moment. So what happens over time for many people, and for most of us that are in our adult lives, we've experienced a series of micro to macro traumas throughout our life, which we've either creatively adapted to or we haven't. And over time, what happens is that ability to stay in that creative adaptive resource within ourselves starts to shrink. And what will happen in life is that we'll start to notice that we don't feel as great as we did. And that feeling state can show up in many different ways. It can show up as a physical dis-ease, as a pain, like a pain indicator is telling us to stop and do something different. It can show up as a stuck pattern that you just can't seem to pop out of in your life, like you can't get your life to the next level because you're stuck. Or you might be experiencing a lethargy in life where you might not even know where you want to go. All of this is patterned through your spine, and we're only made up of our patterns, good or bad. So in network care, what we're doing is that we're installing new strategies through the spinal gateway and through the strategies that we install through the respiratory wave and the somatopsychic wave, which I'll talk about at another time. But through these strategies, we're enhancing the body's ability to stay in that creative adaptive state, which is why we start to get the incredible changes in this work. It's because your body, your system, is able to better adapt to your environment around you. And so from just a purely physics level, you're able to take in the energy and the information around you and adapt and increase your energetic bandwidth in order to stay in that expanded state. So on a one-on-one level, I hope that this helps you understand a little bit more about what we're doing here in the office each and every time that I see you. But just really understand from a basic level, I'm helping your body stay in a more creative, adaptive state.